everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Creative P, the place where creativity meets beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about, like the title reads, I was going to give a little back history about my weight loss journey / weight gain, but I figure you guys are just going to fast forward through it, so I just go ahead and skip that part. But what I do want to say though is that this video, I'm not encouraging anyone, or am I telling anyone to go out and get these pills and use them. This video is just me sharing what I did and what worked for me. But in the event that you choose to go out and get on this weight loss plan, please do it at your own risk. So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's get started. In the beginning of January, my weight was 194 pounds. In 2018, I gained a total of 40 pounds from poorly eating and not working out and just everyday life struggle. So January of 2019, I was 194 pounds. So I decided I was going to work out and go to the gym. But then I remember about this place. I've been here before in the past, and I've gotten on the weight loss program that they sell, and I have gotten great results back then. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and get back on that plan, and just to kickstart my weight loss. So it's a clinic in my area where I live. There's a doctor and there's also a nurse, because the medication that they sell there has to be prescribed by a professional doctor, because it's not over-the-counter medication. You have to have a prescription for it, and the doctor has to put your name on the bottle, the pill bottle, and because if you get caught by the police with the bottle without your name on it and with the pills, you could be in trouble, because these pills are prescription medication. So the pills that they prescribe in this clinic are phentermine, HCl 37.5 milligrams. I'm gonna put the words up here because I'm not sure if I'm saying. For the weight loss plan, you get 7 phentermine, 2 furosemide, 20 milligrams. I'm looking down because I have my notes right here. And you also get a B12 shot, and this plan is good for 7 days, and the total for this plan is $40. You take 1 phentermine and the furosemide, which is the diuretic, you take that every other day, and the phentermine you take 1 daily. So you get the B12 shot when you go there and you buy the plan, and then you take 1 of the phentermine daily, and the furosemide you take that every other day. That's only 2. So you take the phentermine today, you would take the diuretic tomorrow, and then you skip the other day and then you take it again. In the past, when I had went there, the doctor had told me on the days that I'm taking the diuretic, I should eat 2 oranges and a half a banana for loss of potassium. But like this time when I went there, he told me all you have to do is just drink pure coconut water, and that would help for the potassium. The doctor also emphasized that you have to eat every 3 hours, because if you don't, you could become very dizzy and you could get headaches, and you have to eat every 3 hours to prevent those things from happening. And he also emphasized that you have to take the pill earlier in the day, because one of the side effects of this pill is insomnia, and if you take it too later in the day, it might prevent you from falling asleep at night. While on this plan, I was like never hungry. The pills, they suppress my appetite like they're supposed to, and I just don't want to eat, but you have to eat, because if you don't, you will feel woozy, and your head will get light, and you will feel like you want to pass out. So even if you're not hungry, you still have to go ahead and eat. So in my first week of taking these pills, the first 7 days, I lost 11 pounds. I did not do any exercise, and then in the second week I went back and I dropped another 7 pounds. So in total 14 days it was 18 pounds lost. And then another good for these pills is that for me, my experience, it allowed me to consume at least a gallon of water per day. And in my opinion, that was good, because most of the times you really don't want to drink water, but while I was on these pills, I was like drinking a lot. The side effects are many. You can Google the side effects of this medication. There are many side effects, but the one that affected me the most was the dry mouth. My mouth would be so dry, like constantly dry, like cotton. Dry, about to crack. So what I did was I went to Walmart, and in the toothpaste section they have like the dry mouth candy, and they also have like the dry mouth rinse. So I bought those and I used them, and it worked for me. It helped me out a lot. And also with the water, if you constantly continue drinking a lot of water, that helps with the dry mouth. But that was like one of the part that I really didn't like, because it was just terrible, the way how my mouth was just constantly dry. The next thing that I didn't like about these pills, for me, they were really strong. So if the instructions was for you to take 1 pill daily, but when I took 1 pill of the phentermine, I was like not hungry at all. I was not hungry, so I didn't want to eat, and then I would get the feeling of wanting to pass out, so I would constantly be wanting to lay down, and I didn't like that. So what I did was I cut my pill in half, and I take a half of it, and I feel better when I did a half. I didn't get that 100% suppressant. I felt a little bit hungry sometimes, and I eat a little bit and I would be full. So I found that a half of the pill worked for me. Another bad about these pills is that when you're on the phentermine, you have to eliminate your caffeine intake, because if you take these pills while you're intaking caffeine, you could have your heart racing and beating fast, and that shit is hell scary. So eliminate your caffeine while you're on these pills. I'm gonna insert some before and after pictures right here. For the diet that you're supposed to be on while you're taking these pills, I'm gonna insert right here a sample menu that was given to me when I went to the Your calories intake is supposed to be between 900 to 1200 calories, and you can go ahead and you can follow the weight loss. You can follow the plan that they give you, or you can make your own plan within those calorie range. And there's also a list of the foods that you should avoid. That's also on this menu, but it's just regular stuff, like, if you want to lose weight, you know what you're supposed to eat and what you're not supposed to eat. In conclusion, would I get back on this weight loss plan? I would, but for right now, I'm not. I'm in the gym and I'm working out and I'm eating healthy and I'm seeing good results. Right now my weight is between 170 and 175. It fluctuates between those numbers because I sometimes have cheat meals, and it's fine with me with that number. But my ultimate weight goal is 160, which I have been there so many times. But right now, that's my goal. And I'm going to continue working out and lose this weight naturally, as opposing to get back on these pills, because these pills really are not for long term. They're just for short term weight loss. Like, you're not supposed to be on them for a long time. But it's May now. We're in the month of May, and I've lost this weight in January, and I'm still maintaining my weight by eating healthy and working out. And I think this weight loss plan, I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. And again, this video is not an encouraging one. This is just me sharing to you guys what I did and what worked for me. Thank you for watching, and please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below this video and come back again for another video soon.